I've been told I have 30 seconds, so I am going to tell you that we do have to. I don't swear in public very well, but we have to Trump.
Well, Democrats have completely lost their mind. They have absolutely no idea what to do with this president and all the actions that he's doing. They know they oppose Donald Trump, but they're still not quite sure why. And, well, the American people seem to be backing all of the moves that this new president has made. He's actually got his highest approval ratings he's ever had in the White House. And so, well, they're frustrated, to say the least. They had a rally yesterday, and they decided on an open mic that they would just sort of speak off the top of the head. And strangely, some Freudian slips came barreling through their mouths, and it was awkward, to say the least.
I've been told I have 30 seconds, so I am going to tell you that we do have to. I don't swear in public very well, but we have to Trump. Please don't tell my children that I just did that.
So that's Maxine Dexter, Democrat Congresswoman from Oregon. And it's a little distorted. They insist on screaming into a microphone. What's the point of paying for amplification if you're just going to scream? But in case you missed it, let's just hear it one more time.
But we have to Trump.
Yeah, that's what we have to do. And boy, they seem really excited about it. So is this like a group thing you're looking to do? Or is this just like a one-on-one? She used the pronoun we. So I'm guessing she means more people, but this could be an Oregon Democrat thing where her preferred pronoun is we. That part I'm a little confused about, but what she actually wants to do with the president of the United States, she's really quite clear about that.
I don't swear in public very well, but we have to Trump.
I don't think that's the proper usage of that word if she means something different than what it sounded like it meant. Either way, I think I can go out on a limb here and speak on behalf of the 45th and 47th president and just say, honey, it ain't going to happen. I'm sorry. You're not his type. We've seen his type. It ain't you. But boy, they are excited about the idea, aren't they? Well, I don't think she gets out much. Meanwhile, Ayanna Pressley, also not her type, or his type for that matter. Ayanna Pressley also let a little bit of a Freudian slip pop out there. Sometimes these Democrats actually say the quiet part out loud, and they let you know exactly what they intend to do. And that's what happened when Ayanna Pressley got the microphone.
Look, let me tell you something. I'll take a bit of umbrage here. I'll speak on behalf of my colleagues. I think I can say we are all willing to work with anyone who's serious about doing the work of censoring the American people and advancing progress. But they are not serious.
I think my favorite part of this is the stunned silence as everyone realizes what she said. And they're like, are we supposed to agree with that? Hold on. Are we actually saying it out loud now that we want to censor the American people? Because I thought we only talked about that in closed door committee sessions. Hold on. Did I miss a memo? Are we okay? Is it okay for us to say that now? What do you think she actually meant to say? What was the word? Frankly, I think that's what she meant to say. She said what she meant to say, but I wonder what was going to come out. One more time.
We are all willing to work with anyone who's serious about doing the work of censoring the American people and advancing progress. But
that silence is so fantastic. Everyone's like, I have no idea what she meant to say, but I'm going to take her at her word. 100%. I believe that she and her colleagues in the House and the Senate and the former administration absolutely were serious about censoring the American people. And thank God we've turned the page on that. And then there's Elizabeth Warren. Wow. Let me just let it play first, and then I'll comment.
For every American who doesn't want some weird Elon Musk suck up searching through your personal private data. This is your fight. Your fight, my fight, our fight, and we will win this fight. Are you ready to say no to Elon Musk? We will fight it out in Congress. We will fight it out in the courts. We will fight it out across this country. And I promise you, we will win.
Wow, that was positively Churchillian. I mean, if Winston Churchill had inflated about 1,000 cubic gallons of helium and was delivering a speech while sitting on a dryer stuck on the spin cycle, what the hell is going on with her? Where did that tremor come from? She is shaking with rage. I think that's what it looks like, shaking with rage. Take a look at the last 3 clips that we showed you. These are the people representing the opposition party right now in America. These are the women who are the face and voice, that delightful voice that you just heard, of the Democratic Party. And I don't think it's a winning message, or certainly not a winning delivery. In fact, yesterday in the Senate, there was a great juxtaposition here with Senator Katie Britt of Alabama responding to Elizabeth Warren. You know, all of the Democrat senators decided to call Elon Musk President Musk. They're saying he's a president in proxy. He's the one who's really pulling the strings. He's the one really making decisions. And Katie Britt made a very good point here. Take a look.
We are at an unprecedented moment. Our financial systems are facing huge risks from the economic chaos of President Trump and his co-president, Elon Musk.
President Trump ran on this. I mean, he said, we're going to look for wasteful spending across our government. We're $36 trillion in debt, y'all. That's not only fiscally irresponsible, it is actually morally irresponsible. And the difference in this administration and the last administration is that President Trump is actually the final arbiter. And it's interesting that none of you had anything to say over the last 4 years when it is clear that our commander-in-chief was not in command. And if we're going to use the term co-president, then let's go back and say co-president Jake Sullivan, co-president Ron Klain, co-president Jill Biden. I mean, it seems that some of the biggest decisions were made during the president's afternoon nap time. And so I just think we need to be a little bit more honest about what's been laid out and what's actually occurring.
Well said. Really? We're going to talk about co-president. We're going to talk about who's really pulling the strings and calling the shots. Where the hell were you for the last 4 years? She forgot one name, co-president Valerie Jarrett. Or was it co-president Barack Obama? Or was it co-president George Soros? Great point, Katie Britt. Listen, I don't want to leave you today with the imagery of these screaming, Mimi Banshee Democrats saying they want to Trump and they want to censor the American people and whatever the hell it was Elizabeth Warren was saying. No, we can't do that to you. So we're going to finish today with a song, a good old-fashioned protest song that'll just stir in you the kind of American spirit and patriotism that'll make you want to take to the streets, grab a pitchfork and say, hell no, we won't go. Here we go. The Democrats in D.C. yesterday, they have their brand new protest song, and it's a banger. Go, girls.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Tell me. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? We'll fight against Josh. We'll fight Elon Musk. No evil scab within our walls. We'll fight from dawn to dusk. Oh, which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Wow. I'm motivated. I am stirred deep in my cockles. A couple of things to observe here. First of all, see those pre-printed, color-coordinated signs that say "Save the Civil Service"? Boy, if that's not a slogan that's going to win an election. Save the civil service, cried no American ever. Save the civil service. They're all purple and gold. Every single person in that crowd is a federal union member. That's right. The federal workers are unionized, a vast majority of them. Purple and gold is the signature color of SEIU, the Service Employees International Union. Usually at these events on Capitol Hill, they set up the podium and the microphone, and then they have a space for the people to stand. And then they have a podium where the cameras are for the television crews, right? The crew that you're seeing right there is clearly an ABC News camera. So it's on the podium. Take a look at the mass of people between the podium and the platform where the camera is. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of people. About 7 abreast. Give them 8 abreast. Maybe 9. So what, that's 36, 40 people. And they're all probably on the clock. I mean, you know that as Doge goes through and starts cleaning house and getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse, people are sort of put on leave, right? They're laid off. They're still paid. It's paid leave, don't get me wrong. So they're all collecting checks. They just don't have a job to do. And so they stand there. That's what's happening right there. And that's the best they've got. That's the best they've got. Well, except for the song, of course. I mean, now that people hear the song, I'm sure next time they do a protest, it'll be much bigger. We're talking Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream, Lincoln Memorial, Forrest Gump jumping in the reflecting pool. That's what it's going to be like. Because now, baby, now we've got a song. Verse 2.
Trump's coming for our unions. He wants us all to fail. He wants us all to bow to him, but we want him in jail.
Everybody!
Which side are you on? Woo! Which side are you on?
Yeah!
Which side are you on? Which side are you on? They say
you're all singing along at home, aren't you? Aren't you? You're all singing along at home. I know you are. Come on. You know, as painful as this is, and I do apologize for the blood that could be coming out of your ears right now. That was unintentional, and I feel bad about it. It is actually a clarifying thought, if you think about it. We've got the good Congresswoman from Oregon screaming into her microphone that she wants to Trump, which, you know, daddy issues, I guess. You've got the bald Congresswoman from Massachusetts who is a race baiter and openly admits that she's willing to work with anyone to censor the American people. You've got Elizabeth Warren out of her brain, actually screaming in shrill tones, channeling Winston Churchill, saying, "We'll fight them in the fields and we'll fight them in the..." And then you've got the song. And when you crystallize that, we have to answer the question that is posed in the song itself. Which side are you on? You're either on their side or you're on the side of the President of the United States and Elon Musk and the team that he's put together to actually bring common sense back into our nation, bring home Americans being held hostage abroad, and get our economy back on track where we're manufacturing goods in this country. People have good paying jobs, and we can get back to living life and seeing our daughters play in sports where they're only competing with and against women and other little girls. That's what side I'm on. Which side are you on? You've seen the news from economists forecasting a depression, not a recession, a depression by the year 2030. Why? Well, because we got a perfect storm of Social Security and Medicare hitting a breaking point with the largest generation hitting retirement, and then a smaller workforce, meaning a smaller tax base. You add that to the growing national debt and then the rising cost of living, and well, it's a big problem. And there's a lot of it that's out of your control. But what is in your control? What you do now to protect your family for the future. Gold can be a safe haven in hard economic times, and Birch Gold makes it easy to diversify a portion of your savings into physical gold. Birch Gold can help you transition an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold, and it doesn't cost you a penny out of pocket. Protect your future right now. Text Larry, my name, Larry, Larry, to 989898. Get your free info kit on gold and a copy of the Ultimate Guide for Gold in the Trump Era. with a foreword written by Donald Trump Jr. That's free. There's no obligation, only information. Text my name, Larry, Larry, to 989898. Do it today.